Welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw or Moon Night Raw. I, Mike Lane, with Sarah Shiver and with Wade Barrett. And today on Monday Night Raw or Moon Night Raw, we have Father Yule here today on Monday Night Raw or Moon Night Raw. And first, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday on Power and Might. We had Santa Claus, or Father Yule, of John Cena, and Maxwell Jacob Friedman showing up. And scathing Father Yule, which led to the John Cena match with Maxwell Jacob Friedman yesterday on Power and Might. Yes, that did happen, Jonathan. That did happen, Silver Shiver says. Mike, we did see Maxwell Jacob Friedman, start his, start his bind, start his bind, start his bind with Father Yule and John Cena. And today, we have Father Yule in the ring. Ho, ho, ho. Happy Yule. It is I, Father Yule, or Santa Claus. And today, I just want to say that, yes, it's still the 11th month. We haven't gotten into Yule time yet. And first today, I do want to bring a gift to everyone. I do want to bring our Yule tree. So everybody can see that Yule tree. And I think the Yule tree, is going to go well. I think a lot of folks out there are going to like the Yule tree. Now, I am quite aware that there are other holy days out there too, like the Gathering of Lights for the Jewish folk, or the Gathering of Followership for the non-Christian and black folk of the settled land and the 4-1 rights. And I'm sorry if I don't have your candle holders out here for your on-look candle holders for your holy days. But I do want to say, where did it go? But I do want to say that we did do, but I do want to say that, yesterday things kind of got a little out of hand and didn't quite go the way that I wanted them to go, But I also want to wish everyone a happy Yule, a happy gathering of lights, a happy gathering of followership, and yeah, first off, you don't have the right to even do that. Maxwell Jacob Friedman, what are you doing here again? Did you not learn anything from yesterday? What, from you? No. Yeah, and you got what we like to call the Gathering of Lights tree. Or you Christian folks call it the Yule tree. But I'm going to tell you right now, you have nothing to do with Yule. Hell, you got nothing to do with any holy day at all. And and do you think you could stop me if I wanted to work that Yule tree as a weapon? First off, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, first off, it would be shameful for you to do something to the Yule tree the same way it would be shameful for someone to do something to your Gathering of Lights candle holder. So I think you should so I think it would be kind if you show on look for our worship as well. We'll show on look for your worship. No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go take this Yule tree, as you call it, or Gathering of Lights tree, and I think hold on. No, it's John Cena again. Great way, Barrett says. John Cena can never mind his own business. He has to be in everyone's business. Well, good thing John Cena showed up, Mike Lane said. Who knows what Maxwell Jacob Friedman would have done? It would have not ended great, Sarah Shiver said, I could tell you that. So you're starting up again. Now you want to shame the Yule tree. I mean, what's with you? There are folks out there that want their worship, their holy days to be on look, their beliefs to be on look. But then they don't want to give on look to anyone else's worship, holy days, or beliefs either. You can't have it both ways, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. You can't say, oh, worship. You can't say, on look my worship and my beliefs and my holy days, and then not show any on look to anyone else's worship, beliefs, or holy days. It doesn't work. And you're not going to take down the Yule tree because we don't have your gathering of lights, candle holder. I think I'll do whatever I want to do, John. I think I'll call this, John, the gathering of lights goes on for about 8 days and it goes on for 8 nights. Yeah, and Yule goes on for 12 days. So what? I'm not going to let you do nothing to the Yule tree. You think you're going to stop me? Uh-oh, John Cena's picking up Maxwell Jacob Friedman in the FU. Santa Claus, you know what to do, huh? Yeah, I know what to do, sadly, John, and I just don't want to do it, but I'll have to do it. Oh! Well, now Maxwell Jacob Friedman just got FU'd by John Cena and thrown out of the ring by Santa Claus, Mike Lane says. You think he's going to go bitch until he gets the match that he wants? Yeah, I believe that's what he'll do, Sarah Shiver said. He'll bitch about the unfairness until he gets the match he wants. Yeah, I think his bitching is going to happen. He got a lot to bitch and rant about, Mike Lane. And Mike and Sarah got beat up by John Cena in front of the ring by Father Yule. What was that stunt you pulled out there? I want a match with John Cena and with Santa Claus. Well, first off, Santa Claus is not a wrestler. He's not a fighter. Don't give me that, Rick. We all know Santa Claus is a former WWE 24/7 fighter. He's a former TWF 24/7 fighter too. Yeah, that might be true, but he never was a wrestler or a fighter. You want a handicap match with both of them? Yeah. And were you going to do something to the Yule tree? I don't know. You don't know. Well, let's just say if you do, you're not going to be happy with the handicap. Now get out of here. Well, we heard from the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, Ric Flair, telling Maxwell Jacob Friedman that yes, he does have his match with John Cena, and whatever he wanted to fight John Cena and Santa Claus. I mean, come on, how dumb is that? Stand up! Stand up! I mean, how sad is that? Gotta get the Yule tree out of the ring. We'll put the Yule tree right here, as of right now. Gotta get that out of the ring, and now he comes back in the ring. John, believe it or not, I don't want to fight you. Oh, you don't want to fight me? Well, tell me, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who do you want to fight? I want to fight Father Yule. Well, I'm sorry, Father Yule's not a wrestler. He's not a fighter. John, don't give me that shit. We all know Father Yule's a former WWE 24/7 fighter, and I will fight him. All right, John Cena says, but it ain't not gonna go well for you, you weakling. And you would think that Maxwell Jacob Friedman would want to fight John Cena or wrestle John Cena, but no, he wants to fight Santa Claus. Father Yule, Mike Lane said. How sad can you get? Oh, and Santa Claus doesn't know what has never fought before. Wham! Maxwell Jacob Friedman knocked down Santa Claus, knocked him down with his box of gifts. But Santa Claus, be known, is not a wrestler, not a fighter. He is never a body slam on Father Yule. Now this is sad. Maxwell Jacob Friedman then making fun of The Miz, which he did team up with The Miz once, Mike Lane says. That's whole Father Yule's whole grounds of being in wrestling is to get beat up by some heel wrestler. Wade Barrett says. This is so shameful, Sarah Shiver said. I don't even want to watch. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And now John Cena's made the way to the ring now, but it's too late. Santa Claus already got beat up by Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who helped Santa Claus up. And John Cena has something to say. So, you're a weakling, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. You beat up on Santa Claus. You beat up on Father Yule. That's sad. It is. And I know Gathering of Lights Harry. And he wouldn't be happy to hear that you beat me up like a weakling. Yeah, John Cena says. Come on, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Deal with someone who is a wrestler, who is a fighter, not someone who's not. Well, tomorrow I'll pull the black Father Yule out tomorrow. Well, John Cena right now is not, him and Santa Claus are not happy about what happened. But Maxwell Jacob Friedman, I guess, is all happy about his behavior, or his deeds. Mike Lane says. I would think he is, sadly, Sarah Shiver says, but he should be ashamed of himself. Well, I don't really think he should be ashamed of himself, Sarah Shiver says. Not at all. I don't think he'd be ashamed of himself at all, Wade Barrett says. I think beating up Santa Claus or Father Yule is a good thing. Alright, take it away now, Joey Styles. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Mike Lane and Sarah Shiver. I'm going to be talking with Maxwell Jacob Friedman here today on Monday Night Raw, First off, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. First, you threatened you wanted to besmirch the Yule tree, and then you beat up on Father Yule, so yeah, no onlook from anything. I don't care about anyone's onlook, Joey Styles. And to tell you the truth, I would beat up on Father Yule because that's the only grounds to why he's even in skilled wrestling. 2, I would do that to get heel heat. I'm a heel, and heels do things like that. Well, there are some things you should never step. There are some things that are called stepping over the row, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And one is besmirching things that belong to folks' worship. How would you like it if someone would have done that to the Gathering of Lights candle holder? I would not be happy with it. Then can you understand why Christendom folk, if Jewish folks would be unhappy with their candle holder being shamed in some way, well, could you understand why Christian folks would be shamed with their Yule tree being shamed in some way? I guess so. But Father Yule, I beat him. And John Cena needs to learn to mind his own business. That beatdown I gave to him yesterday on Power and Might should have been enough. But I guess Big Matt John is just a hard learner and he's never learned from anything. I guess so. Alright, that's my talk with Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Back to you, Mike Lane and Sarah Shiver. Thank you, Joey Style, for talking with Maxwell Jacob Friedman here today on Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw. And John Cena is getting even on Maxwell Jacob Friedman. The F.U. The Five Knuckle Shuffle, you can't see me. That's what you get for doing the F.U. on me. And beating up on Santa Claus, on Father Yule, you weakling. Well, looks like it is all the time we've got here for TWF Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw. I, Mike Lane, with Sarah Shiver and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Monday Night Raw or Monday Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for NXT.